Hey, what's up guys, Jamie G back here again. Thanks for joining me in today's video. If you are new to my channel, I cover internet marketing, affiliate marketing, product reviews, how to get started online, and pretty much all things digital. So if that's of interest to yourself, I'd love to have you guys stick around. Feel free to hit the subscribe button wherever it is down there somewhere, and the bell icon to start the day with everything I'm going to be putting out. Having said that, what I wanted to discuss today is a bit of a hack. It's not really a hack, it's just a way that you can speed up the process of creating a landing page. So instead of spending X amount of dollars per month on a separate page builder, I'm going to show you guys how to do it via your autoresponder. It takes roughly about 5 or 10 minutes to get a really nice looking one up and running. So I'm going to jump over to my laptop. There's my laptop over there, and I'll see you guys on the inside. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back. Thanks very much for joining me once again. Okay, so if you've been following on the last maybe 4 or so videos I've put together, or between 4 and 8, 4 and 6 videos, whatever, somewhere in amongst the last half a dozen videos I've done, there's a lot of information about an autoresponder. And if you're unfamiliar with an autoresponder, it's basically just a piece of software that automatically sends emails to your list, to your database. So highly important. It's something that I do recommend if you sort of on the fence about getting one. It is something that you will need as an affiliate marketer. It's something you'll need if you're a product owner, if you've got an offline business, or you deal directly with clients. They are going to need that as well. It is something that is highly important. And as I said, keep sort of hammering through to people, it is one of the few things that you genuinely own as an online business. Because if you think about it, say if you've got a really successful Facebook group, you don't really own that group. I mean, Facebook could come along and just say, "Hey, we're done. We don't want you as part of our ethos anymore, so we're going to get rid of you." You know, the same thing applies to your YouTube channel. If you do something bad there, you're going to get axed straight away. YouTube doesn't care about your one little channel, even if it's like 10 million people. Just look at Logan Paul for an example. Um, you know, traveling along at like $1 million per month or whatever he was earning, something crazy like that, and makes a couple of questionable choices in terms of his videos and what he was putting out there, and all of a sudden just bang, gone straight away. So point being is that it's really important to build an email list. That way, I mean, you own that. You can control that traffic, so you can send them different links. You can try and get them to your blog pages, to your videos, all that sort of stuff. Highly important. Once again, last time I'm going to say this, but there is a link below for a 30-day free trial to get response. It's the one that I use, the one that I try and get my clients onto. It is, I think, one of the better ones out there. I've tried quite a few, and I keep coming back to this one. And the only other one that I do really recommend, especially for affiliate stuff, is Aweber as well. And I guess for some of the other things like e-commerce, you've also got MailChimp, which is a free service up until I think 2,000 emails, but you can't send affiliate products to your list via MailChimp. You'll get banned straight away. So anyway, rambling on. What we're doing today is I'm going to go through a way that you can bypass having your own bridge page or landing page builder, such as Leadpages, ClickFunnels, or Builderall, or any of those ones for that matter. Now, in a completely hypocritical way, I actually have accounts with ClickFunnels, Builderall, and believe it or not, I've actually just added another one to my repertoire called Thrive Architect, which is just amazing, absolutely amazing. I'm not even an affiliate for that. I enjoy it, and I'm happy to recommend it to anyone. It's for WordPress, but the customization that you can do via that is really cool. Plus some of the features that they have in terms of testing and optimizing stuff like that, it's pretty funky. So anyway, what I'm going to show you guys is how to bypass that if you're just starting out. I do recommend you do upgrade at some point. And like I say, those ones that I just mentioned are probably some of the better ones out there. Having said that, it's not a complete necessity if you are just starting out, or depending on what you're actually looking to do with your list. So this is what the purpose of this is for, just to show you some of the tools that are available. In this case, I'm using GetResponse. You probably have similar things via other autoresponders as well. If you already are with someone else, that's fine. Hopefully they'll have something similar. Anyway, what I'm going to do is a little challenge here. Now, a little caveat before I begin is I have had a bit of a play around previously. There's a few things that I'm sort of aware of that follow a similar logic for other builders. So therefore, I'm probably a little bit more clued up than someone who's never used a landing page builder before. But what I'm going to go through is hopefully be able to smash out hopefully quite a nice looking landing page in around 10 minutes or so. Fingers crossed. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so if you've logged in, like I say, 30-day free trial to get response. I think it's like starts off at $15 a month, something like that. So it's not a huge investment. If you do follow along, feel free to click the link below, jamie-g.com/GR trial alternatively. And once you get onto this page, just jump over to landing page up here or quick actions landing page just there. So it's going to go landing pages. Okay, now you do have, I guess, up to 1,000 visitors before you will have to upgrade. 1,000 visitors per month, I should add. Now, obviously, in that regard, I mean, you're not going to put this as your main sort of blog page, anything like that. It's really just to try and capture a few leads along the way, especially if you're starting out or got a low traffic website, and doing so, you know, once you do hit over that 1,000 lead or 1,000 visitor threshold, obviously you will probably need to upgrade your account to something higher then. But up until that point, don't stress so much. Yeah. Rightio. Now, like I say, I did have a bit of a play around, and as you can see from the date, it was some time ago. What are we? The 15th of October today, so nearly a year on, 11 months give or take. Yeah, 11 months and 7 days. Who's counting? Rightio. So what do we got there on the little clock? 5 minutes and 40 now. It doesn't always like when I'm recording and loading a screen at the same time, so let's see how we can get along. All right, looking forward to this one. No, we want to create new. I went through just before to see how easy it would be. That's my other caveat. And I couldn't do it. I thought, you know what, it's not going to work unless I'm doing this whole thing just live and straight from scratch. Then it's not going to work. There was just one little issue I kept getting stuck on. So anyway, rightio, here we go. What we want to do, obviously, there's a whole bunch of templates here, so you could quite easily just grab any of these templates here, chuck your own code in, chuck your own lists in, and not your own code, just alter them how you prefer. And obviously, you'd be able to just replicate any of these into your own into your own lists as well. But I want to go one step further with that, so I'm just going to have a look down. And that was actually the one that I tried previously. So you know what, I might actually just jump on this again. Completely off subject, but if you're ever doing things like running Facebook ads, for example, I'm not entirely sure what it is, but if you are running ads and you've got something in your ad that's orange, I think it just stands out like crazy. I seem to notice that my click-through rates are a lot better when I've got something orange in the actual image itself. Hopefully that applies for when we're going through creating a landing page as well. Test lander for awesome peeps and watch this tutorial. All right, that's you guys, by the way. If you're watching this, you're the awesome peeps. I hope you're all awesome. Alrighty, so like I say, one of the issues that I have had is sometimes the recording software I use, plus the some of the more technical browser plugins and whatnot, do tend to clash from time to time. It seems to be working on this occasion though with this particular program, so hopefully we can go through fairly smoothly, all things being equal. Let's wait for our little monster to pop out what he's doing. Eating that nice HTML. And the problem is I don't actually know if it's still recording when it's doing this thing. It's like the page kind of refreshes and it's quite possible that I'm just talking to my computer screen like it's listening back to me for some weird reason. Anyway, rightio, it does appear to be. Okay, blah, 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 forms, that's cool. So they are adding new features. Alrighty, so that's page width there, that's cool. Marketing Pro Bootcamp with an icon. Okay, I like that. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that. Yep, a couple of bullet points. This is what you're going to learn. I don't have a video, so I'm just going to find something else. Sign up form. I'm going to alter that as well. Get rid of some of those elements there. Sign up for free video. I'm going to change that. Watch now. And sorry, just need to hide that. What else we got there? All right, so this will do. This will do quite nicely. Now there is something else that I would normally put in here, and you probably put like your copyright information if you're running your own website, and you want to put things like a privacy terms and conditions and a disclaimer there as well. So that way, if you do decide to run this page via Facebook ads, for argument's sake, then you're not going to go against their terms and conditions as well. If you're running it for the likes of solo ad traffic, which I've spoken about in some of my other videos, probably don't need to worry, just needs to be very basic. In fact, one of the best performing, best converting landing pages that I actually use is quite literally, it's just got email address, no name, nothing like that. It's just got some black writing with a little bit of red text to highlight one item there, another one's underlined, another one's bold, and that's it. And it's just pure white. There's nothing on the page, big chunky orange button like that. And it usually gets between sort of 50 and 54% opt-in rate through solos, which is not the best. I mean, there's some other people that get higher, but for me, I'm like, if I can get 50 to 54% opt-in rates from a really crummy looking bridge page or landing page, then that's awesome, right? So anyway, I'm going to make it a little bit more attractive on this one. So what are we going to do? We're just going to go call this. Just need to double click on this little puppy. Click on edit, and it's actually bringing it up as an image by the looks of that, which is a bit odd. So I wonder what section of that is an image. Oh, right, yeah, sorry, I didn't even see it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right, that makes a lot more sense. Sorry, I don't know if you guys could see that. I couldn't see it because of the angle that I'm looking at. Didn't realize that there was some white writing on that. I was like, is it going to load or not, man? Anyway. Right, so we can actually change this if we want, and we can do that. I don't know why you do that. I'm just going to go cancel that. I'm not going to bother changing that. I'm not even going to have that there. So I'm just going to click up here to remove. The other alternative, of course, if you have created a logo of some kind via, say, canva.com, which is completely free to use, there is an upgrade option and certain things you can buy for like $1 US, but usually you don't need those. You can just go to Canva, create your own little icon thing, and click on replace to update that there. You can also add things like links to it. So if someone clicks that, it goes to somewhere else. Again, not going to bother. Bang, get rid of that. Nice delete button. I'm going to shift this up a bit. This needs to be right up the top as far as I'm concerned. I am going to leave that image there, but if you're ever wondering how you'd change the image, you go like this, double click on that, boom, chakalaka. There we go. So you can just click on that icon there, and that's going to allow you to upload whatever image. So just for the sake of this particular thing, I'm going to change one of the images just to show you the process more than anything. Clearly, I'm going to go over time. I was hoping to just smash out this really kind of dumb looking thing, but yeah. All right, what's one of the, there you go. All right, so these are, yeah, okay, that's the one that I'll use. That's me and my lovely little wifey, which is very small. It's very small. Alrighty, so I wonder if we can go fit screen and that comes out absolutely disgusting. So maybe I'm going to cancel all that and I'll just revert back to the next one. But just going back through those steps again, just so you understand them. We've obviously got the background image there. It's really confusing. This is all the tools to fix everything, but the actual back end just need to highlight the actual image itself. And as you can see up here, we've got that section highlighted. So I'm just going to double click on that gradient solid color. So I can just make a solid colored background, for example. So I can just go, let's say orange. Where's that horrible orange color? Actually, we don't want that. We want something even grosser. I mean, yes, it's a beautiful color, but it is a landing page, and let's see how that looks. Actually, no, because I've got an image in the front, don't I? So I'm going to kill that image. Oh, who did? Yep, perfect. Love it. Absolutely love it. So anyway, now we can customize it. Yeah. So I've got rid of the image, and last time I'm going to go through this because but double click anywhere on the background, you can actually just go, and we can add a gradient there as well, so we can make part of it kind of, what do you call it, opaque. Oh, beautiful. It actually looks a lot better, doesn't it? The green is just custard, man. Oh, that is terrible. There we go. Bit of a gradient. And for this part, I think you should be able to add a gradient. Oh, okay, sorry, yeah. Between solid and that. Yeah, got it. My bad. All right, so let's go with horrible again. I'm just going to cancel that. Right. Now we've got all these elements that we don't know what to do with, so we can actually just bump this up here. Now, before I do, obviously we need to, okay, so I'm going to take this entire section here, and I don't know if it can actually, yeah, okay, cool, I can drag it in one go, brilliant. There we go. And I'm just going to drag it up a bit further, and you'll notice that it's got this click to this thing which will help you align everything with those lines and stuff. Shows the meridian line there and all that sort of stuff. Okay, I'm going to drag that down, and I'm going to drag that down even further. Where's my little meridian line? There we go, something like that. And I don't know if it's going to, yeah, okay, it doesn't allow me to do that. There probably is a way for me to be able to, no, okay, don't worry about it. So I'm just going to chuck that there, make sure that aligns with the corner. Make sure that aligns, there we go. Make sure that aligns. And as you can see, just drag and drop, really easy. Like I say, the starting price for GetResponse is $15 a month, yeah? So, and that's on the assumption that you've got less than 1,000 leads. Compare that to, for me, like I say, I need to migrate off one of them in particular. I use ClickFunnels, I use Builderall, and like I mentioned before, I also use Thrive Architect, which is the WordPress one. Now, for those ones, I don't need three. I just like what I have available with, and I like certain features of each one. But I mean, this bypasses that entire thing. Now, obviously, this color is disgusting, but for a landing page. But you never know. It's one of those things. It's probably because it's so gross, it might actually convert really well. So we're just going to go. Where was I? Sorry, I'm rambling a little bit. Actually, I shouldn't have dragged these down so far. What's this thing? What is that? Ah, right. Okay, that's the whole, that aligns that whole thing. So we can grab that. No, maybe not. Okay, don't really know what that is actually, to be honest. I guess it's something to help align. So what do we got there? Okay, I don't even know what that is. It's probably just a background section, to be honest. Yep. Cool. Alrighty. Now, what I'm going to do is just drag this down so that probably will look a little bit better. And I'm just going to get rid of that altogether. I still have the same problem because all these ones are now out of alignment. Yeah, attached to this box. Yep. That was a cool little feature. Did you see that? Now I can't get it to go back up again. Ah. Yeah, okay. Cool. And alignment, bang, and alignment. It looks like it's out of whack a little bit, so it's going to bump that across. Nice. And then we're going to align these back up here. Yes, and I do want to attach it to that box. Where are we? Something like that. Won't really matter. Like I say, this is, you could spend all the time in the world to make this look perfect. Actually, do want to drag that down. There we go. And welcome to the wonderful world of designing landing pages. Sweet. All right. I'm just going to shrink this back up a little bit. You can also do things like, what do we got down here? Click to tweet, like all your social stuff here, yeah? So I can just chuck that in there, I think. Where is it? Probably can't see it because of the back is disgusting. Oh, why did I do that? Such a bad idea. Anyway, we've got a landing page. How are we off for time there? All right, I've already gone over time, but probably because I'm mucking around too much. But anyway, so I wonder if we can just chuck some of these things on. How does that work? Or do we have to actually physically drag that in? I think what's happening is because I've changed the color, it's actually in here somewhere, all the social stuff. Because normally you just go and drag this across like that, and that's your video. Okay, bang, get rid of that. Okay, so surely we should be able to drag that across somewhere. Ah, of course. Silly monkey. Alrighty, so we're just going to do a bit of this here. Pin, like, share. Again, probably wouldn't advise just blindly copying me. This is not going to be what you call a great landing page, but it's just more for the purposes of going through this process. Oops, I already put that there, but everyone likes to pin things twice. And in fact, I'm not even going to line these up. I'm just going to go bang. I probably wouldn't bother about LinkedIn for this type of page, but one never knows. All right, so again, and I want to, oh, whoops, what have I done? If you get stuck, you just go up to here, back, back, back. There you go, back. All right, and for some reason now it's gone all silly on me. All right, I have to delete these. I don't know why it's done that. I think it's something that I did with the... Anyway, you get the point. I'm not going to bother about that anyway. I don't want to distract people and get them to go off the page. Right, okay, so let's edit some of this stuff. Highlight that. And what do we got there? We can go like that, highlight that. And actually, sorry, bang, effective. And we want to change the over here to something like that. That's the underline. And we want to go to the actual text part. I don't know why I'm making it bright red. It just felt like a good idea at the time, yeah? And what's that one? So then if I go, oh, nice. Now the background's red too. Good one. Great. Silly Jamie. What are you doing, man? Alrighty. So, where are we? Which one is it? That one. I'll make that opaque. Yeah, that's better. Actually, I think I just did the exact same thing, didn't I? Okay. Oh man, going from bad to worse. Trying to show you guys something here. I'm mucking it all up at the same time. All right. That's the great thing about these drag and drop style builders, though, is that it really doesn't matter that much because you can just undo, you can save it, whatever you want. And let's try. I actually don't know. This is current color. Let's just try being opaque. Really, really opaque. Why not? Try that. Opacity. That's lovely. What a lovely color. All right. I swear I'm going to get this. I'm sorry. I know I said it was 10 minutes. I didn't mean to lie to you guys. All right. So that one should have been what do we say? That wasn't meant to be background color either. That's the crazy thing. All right, let's try that one. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Oh, what a brilliant color, effective. Woo. But as you can appreciate, I mean, you can just go in and change anything from silly Jamie. That's me, by the way, because yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. Just kidding, of course I do. But the point is, this is going to be a functional web page, but I probably shouldn't put it quite as dumb as that. But anyway, you get the idea. Sign up for free video. We're going to change that to below for instant access. Right, so let's click out of that, and we want to be able to shape that so it all fits on one line. I'm even going to get rid of the little blue things. Can't remember what you call those. And that centers it. Doesn't look entirely centered though. Let's try what happens. I'll drag. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Now with this one, what are we going to go? Should in theory be able to go and get rid of one of these. So you can either just go your name. There's nothing wrong with the way it was actually. Yeah, do that. We want to just bump this out a little bit. I'm going to make that wider. Drag and drop that wider. Instant access. Cool. And I think that's pretty much done, right? So that's it. It's not, I'm not saying it's the best landing page, but it's just a landing page, right? So in roughly, how long does it take me? Okay, so I'm well over time. So let's call it about 20 minutes time. And obviously, there was a lot of mucking around. I was showing you guys different things, but in about 20 minutes time, I've now created one singular landing page. And what I'm going to do now is just go through, might as well while I'm here, right? Just go through the rest of how you'd set all this up. So let's jump into it here. Okay, and we're just going to save this. Save. Now, of course, there's two things here, and I'll show you on the next step here. I'm just going to go to the thank you page. And you know what? You now know how to edit this, or you should have a rough idea of how to edit it. I'm not going to go through this process with you. You can probably edit the thank you page, match all the colors across. Little thing I would recommend as well is if you do end up just having a solid background like that, just go bang, Control C, Control A for select all, Control C to copy, and that way you've got that copied down. Either chuck that in a notepad, so that way when you come over here, I've obviously used, got the image in the background there, so I'm just going to go to solid color, and then just going back to our horrible color. And hopefully that should come up. Oh no, that's right, because I put the image in front there, so let's kill that image off. There we go, bang. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Oh, looks so nice. No, it doesn't. Anyway, sorry folks, I'm rambling on a bit. I'm going to save one more time. Oops, I accidentally press save and exit. But the point being is that now you've produced a landing page nice and easy. That took me, even though I've had a little tiny bit of experience and I was kind of mucking around with a few things, trying to get colored gradients right. Let's call it sort of about 25 odd minutes. That's all done. So I'm just going to go back in there. I didn't actually mean to do that. So I'm just going to go back to edit. And I'll just show you why. Basically, I forgot to add my my actual list part of it in. So sorry to hold you up, folks. And while this is loading, we don't actually need for the actual page to load itself. All we're going to do is just jump on to the next step. So I'd already saved that. Hopefully, it should be relatively similar to what I had before. And as I say, I have chosen not to pause this. In theory, I should have just paused it as I was creating stuff, so you kind of wouldn't get lost along the way. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Rightio, get rid of that. Oh, what a for a landing page. Wow, learn effective marketing tactics from Silly Jamie. All right, so here we go. Next step. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. So we also need to do some adjustments with the mobile landing page as well. There is an option when you're looking at things like solo ads where you can have desktop traffic only. That is certainly an option if you choose to do that. Otherwise, you can just go return to editor, and we want to come up here to mobile, which should in theory look pretty much the same anyway. And we just want to adjust these accordingly. So instead of actually adjusting anything, I'm just going to go and drag this down just so it fits there. Boom. Looks silly, I know. I'm just in the interest of time, I really don't want to muck around with this too much, yeah. So I'm just kind of, I know these should be all in line and blah blah blah, but I'm not going to bother. So I'm just going to go next step there. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to bother with that one because you should know the process by now. And what the next step is basically attaching our list to it. So you've already created a list, hopefully. You've got one sitting there, page title. So this is the SEO stuff as well. So if you have that sitting there out in the wilderness, it'll basically, if it does actually get picked up by the search engines, it'll jump on, you can actually put the description for the SEO and stuff here, or alternatively just click on no index. So that's if you don't want Google to find it, just need to click on that there. And then you can just, that's already something that you've got there as well. So you can actually get your own subdomain. So you will have to use your GetResponse subdomain there. Alternatively, if you had loaded up your own domain, you can actually just add your own one in there as well. And I'm just going to go GetResponse pages, whatever. And that's the list I'm going to do. My messages. That'll do. It's really just this thing with that. Thank you. And here's where you go back to your custom thank you page, or stay on the current page or default thank you page, which will convert to that other one that we published before. Alternatively, if you want to get them to go somewhere else, you can actually do things like put your affiliate link there. So as soon as they enter their email address, it goes directly to the affiliate offer. That's quite a common thing to do. And then obviously when you send them an email, just be like, hey, by the way, here's your free guide, free training, whatever, yeah. You can also put in analytics, conversion tracking, all that sort of stuff. I'm not going to bother. And then once again, bang, final thing. Thank you all. It's going to probably give me a rejection message based on that there, I think. Yeah. All right, so let's go back to the default, which is the one that we set up. Bang, publish. Okay, we're saved. Woohoo! Finally, we're done. Oh, good grief. Alrighty, so that's it. And now all you need to do is just take this link here and let's just have a look at that. That should load up for me. GetResponse pages. Jamie looks terrible. Oh God. I can't believe I did that. Anyway, welcome. This is my horrendous landing page that took a lot longer than expected to build. Having said that, we're still under 1 hour, and yes, I know I've kind of loosely gone over some of the concepts, but we're still within 1 hour, and I've basically gone through, I've created a landing page fully functional, and this will work. I just need to put in Jamie, whatever, Jamie's, and whatever my email address is. Let's go for one of my business ones. Solutions, and then it should default to the other one, right? Because I'm already subscribed. Anyway, you get the point. Doesn't really matter. So that's it. Hopefully you guys got something out of that training. Like I say, there is a 30-day free trial to GetResponse, and that in theory, if you're using this technique, should bypass all those builders for the sake of about $15 a month. So there you go. I hope you've learned something. Sorry to ramble on. I did intend to have it a lot shorter, but now at least you know I tend to ramble. Anyway, guys, my name is Jamie G. Thank you very much for joining me here on this training, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye-bye.